And I'm very pleased to be joined now by graduating St. John Sea Dogs defenseman Matt Murphy. Murph, congratulations on a terrific 5-year QMJHL career. It has come to a close now after the Sea Dogs fell in the semifinals to Shawinigan. Give me your thoughts on the way the season ended for you.
Obviously it was disappointing to lose. We wanted to go as far as we could, but, I think all the guys are pretty happy and pretty satisfied, and we all know that we left it all on the ice. So, like I said, it's disappointing. Wish we could still be playing right now, but, it was definitely a great season, and it's one for the Bucks.
A lot of banged up bodies in there, and you're one of them for sure.
Yeah, we had a lot of injuries. Unfortunately, we lost Joseph, and, that might have changed the way the playoffs went, but, no one can complain. When we face adversity, we all kind of win at a full throttle. So, we got a lot of injuries and stuff like that, but, we all battled through it. So I think we're all pretty proud of how we acted there.
So tell me about your last season in the Q. Obviously, it started in Quebec, and then you came to St. John in December, and you wrapped up your final season in the QMJHL nice and close to home. So what was it like for you?
Yeah, it was definitely a great thing for me to come to St. John this year to finish my my QMJHL career. I had 5 really good years in the Q, and it's every year was a lifetime experience. But St. John was definitely one of the best organizations I've been in, and it's definitely, like I said, it was definitely a really good thing for me, I think, to come to St. John. I love my time here.
Right move for you in the last half and a bit of your career to come here and to be a part of this group?
Yeah, absolutely. I met a lot of great friends here. Lifetime friends. The coaches, Daryl, everyone here, Scott McCain. They're really good organization here, so it was definitely probably for the best for me to get traded here. I really was really happy about that.
So characterize the way the regular season went after you got to St. John. Tell me about your time here specifically and how you think the team did, what you thought of the team in the regular season.
Well, I think the team did really good in the regular season. I remember right when I got here, I'm not sure the record before, but we went on a really good winning streak there, and all the guys were great. We kind of started to get on a roll there after Christmas, and it was, the whole time going through it was really fun. So, I was really proud of the group of guys. I know we were somewhat young, but we handled ourselves really good on the ice, and I couldn't be more proud of how the way everyone battled in playoffs. So, definitely, I think we left it all on the ice every night. So that's all you can ask for, really.
Who impressed you? Who stood out?
It's kind of a hard question because there's a lot of guys. On a different night, I feel like someone else would stand out every night. Noel, when I first got here, he had like a 16-game point streak or whatever that was, and he impressed me a lot of nights. Luke Green, Shabbat, Smallman, Povo. All the guy really stood out. So, it's hard to point at one individual, but I'd say Shabby probably maybe the most. He's a great defenseman, and he was fun to play with.
So did you feel like when you got into the room that, I suppose you probably already felt it to a certain extent, but did you have that big brother mentality where you were coming in, especially with this team, to a younger organization, a team that was thirsty for knowledge, thirsty for playoff success and things like that, and here you are coming in with your background. Did you feel like that you had that responsibility and had that ability to bring that here?
Yeah, a little bit, but not that much. I just kind of I came here maybe knowing that a little bit, but when I came in here, I just kind of wanted to be myself. I do have that playoff experience and I guess that knowledge a little bit when it comes in that sense, but I definitely didn't have to try to force anything or anything like that. It just kind of felt like a good fit, and all the guys kind of, like I said earlier in all my interviews, all the guys had the greatest skill, and they could play good, and they all worked hard, so that kind of made my job a lot easier to come in and try to be a leader like that, because they knew how to take care of themselves that way. So
we've talked a little bit about overall highlights for you in your career before, and some of them are quite obvious, but I want to get Sea Dog specific here. For your time in St. John, what's going to stand out to you? What are the big memories that will stick with you?
That's a good question. For me, I remember, I think my individual best game and best moment as a Sea Dog was probably the game against PEI here. I think it was my first and only Gordie Howe hat trick. I had a fight, a goal, and an assist. So that was definitely a great game for me, and it was fun. One of the things that really stood out was my very first game here with that Boko Kelly Ben incident. It really showed me right away that how close the guys are and how much we have each other's back. So and that's kind of the story of our team. We had each other's back right from day one, and that right away when that happened, it kind of showed me what I was getting into, and I like that idea of a team. So,
how do you feel about the group that you're leaving behind?
I'm. It's kind of sad to leave them behind. I wish I could be back here next year, but I'm really, really excited to watch them in the next year, and I know they're going to have a great season and a great playoff run. So, they're getting pretty much probably I'd say 80 or 90% of the guys back, and I think they have a lot of good things coming here. So,
what do you think will be key to their success next year?
Just work hard, and I know they're going to. They'll probably be, if not the best, one of the best skilled teams, and they'll have a deep roster. So I know they're going to work hard. I don't think I have to tell that, but that's definitely their key to success. To keep going every night like we did this year.
Now I know it's only been a couple of days since the season ended for you, but have you had that sit back moment now and start to reflect, start to think back to Memorial Cup in 2013 and different things like that?
Yeah, definitely. I talked to my parents about it on the phone, and I was thinking about it while the last few seconds of the Game 5 was running out, and like I said, I had a lot of great experiences, and it's definitely been a fun journey. 5 years in the queue, and it's great experiences, and wouldn't change it for a life. So.
Obviously, the Mem Cup stands out as certainly one of the biggest, if not the biggest, highlights for you. But I know you won a President Cup title with Halifax as well, and got into the Memorial Cup last year as host with Quebec. So, what else do you? What are the other things that you're going to be reminded of when you stood on that porch in the summertime and think about your Q career?
That's a good question. I think the thing I'm going to miss most is just being with the guys all the time. I know anytime I've been to a pro camp or an NHL camp, they've always kind of told me the junior careers are the best years of your life. It's where hockey's still, it's not completely a business. So I think that's the biggest thing I'll miss. It's just, after a game or on a Tuesday night or whatever, going to the movies with the boys or going out and grabbing a bite with the guys. I think that's probably the biggest thing I'll miss, being always with the whole team and stuff like that. Definitely that would be my most thing I'll miss.
All right, we'll wrap up with this, and it's a look at next year. Do you know much about what you're going to be doing next year yet? Do you have a thought on that, or what are the plans at this point?
Yeah, I definitely have a thought. It's nothing set in stone. I'm not positive yet. I have different options I'm looking into. Hopefully I get a pro offer or some type of contract there. Maybe I'll try that route out. But if not, I'm also strongly considering going CIS, playing for a school team here, probably in the AUS, somewhere in the Maritimes. But like I said, nothing's set in stone. I'm still kind of playing the waiting game right now.
Well, Murph, congratulations again. More than 300 regular season games, more than 70 playoff games. You're in the leaders among games played in your entire career, and you had a terrific 5-year career to look back upon as well. Congratulations on all your success. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.